Hi guys, welcome back again to Joy Giver TV. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make the best chicken breast ever alongside some nicely prepared mashed potato and some deep fried green beans. So stay tuned. So these are what we'll be needing: the green beans, chicken breast, margarine, potato, flour, milk, some spices, and your vinegar and your soy sauce and your honey. So let's put this into the pot. You need to dice this equal size and smaller bits. You want to make sure it's properly cooked. Add some salt, top up your water, and just cover up at this point and let it heat. And then you go to the next step. Cut off the tips, or what I call head, from your green beans, and they will look just like this, nice and ready. The next step you have to do is to get your chicken breast, give it some cut just like this. This is to ensure that your spice is well penetrated and to ensure that the heat is evenly distributed when you are frying it. So just do this slowly and nicely. Please be careful of your fingers so as not to give yourself a cut. I'll do this for all my chicken. As you can see, it's looking all ready and equally cut. So at this point I'll just put the chicken breast in a bowl, and this is where I will mix my vinegar and add some oil to it. You have to measure depending on the quantity of chicken breast you intend preparing. So I'll add my oil to my vinegar, and I have my spices here. It's paprika, ginger, garlic, salt, seasoning cube, and chicken seasoning. So that's what you'll be needing. So at this point I'll just pour this in my mixed in my oil and vinegar and stir properly. You have to stir properly to make sure that everything is well mixed. And at this point I'll pour in my chicken breast and just use my hands to make sure it's well mixed, and I'll cover with a cling film and set aside in my fridge for about 30 minutes. While that is going on, I'll mix my flour. I'm just adding some salt and black pepper and just mix together. And let's go back to check on our potato. As you can see, to check if it's done, you have to bring out one and use your knife or your fork to check. This shows that it's well cooked already. So the next step I'll do is to sieve this out, take out the water, and then lower my gas hob to about 3 or 4 because I don't want this to burn at this point. So I'll put back my potato and mix my margarine with my milk and put in the microwave for some minutes. Please watch closely. And when this is ready, I'll just use my masher to mash the potato and add my margarine and my milk. You don't want to pour all at once because you need to monitor for the consistency of this mashed potato. You don't want it too thick, and at the same time you don't want it too thin. I had to switch my masher at this point because I don't want to over mash. As you can see, I kept on adding my milk and butter mixture, and I added some salt, just a tiny salt, and some black pepper also. This is optional, but I chose to do this because this is how I like my mashed potato, and trust me, you will love it when you try this step. So I'll use my stick to keep on mixing together, and this is how it should look like. So nice, as you can see, and ready to be eaten. So the next thing we have to do is to go back, add some oil on our pan. We want to go to the next step by preparing our chicken breast. By this time it's well, the spices have mixed in properly and well marinated. So I just have to mix this chicken breast with my flour and make sure you the flour stick to the chicken breast properly. This will ensure that it's coated when you fry it, and that's it already. So I'm gonna place the chicken breast in my pan. Make sure your oil is hot, and this is how it should look like. Depending on the size of your pan and the size of your chicken breast, you could use a bigger pan and just fit in, or you could do separately. I'm adding more margarine at this point because I observed that the one in there wasn't enough. So you keep adding and check. At this point I'm gonna flip it over, and this is how it should look like, looking all juicy and ready to be eaten. The effect is the flour helped to coat it so it doesn't like break or scatter in your frying pan. So this is how it looks about after I think 10 minutes or so. And at this point I'm ready for the next step. I'm gonna add more margarine in this pan because I don't want it to burn. And at this point I'll add my soy sauce. I use the light soy sauce, by the way. And I'm gonna add my honey at this point. The quantity you use depends on the size of your chicken breast, by the way. And at this point you can see it's all changing, all looking perfect. And just let it cook in this mixture for some time. And then we'll go to the green beans, add some margarine, just stir the green beans. I like my green beans a little bit burnt, that's deep fried. I'm just adding some seasoning at this point to give it extra spice. And I'm adding more soy sauce. Your choice of how much you want it to be deep fried depends on you. I like mine burnt, like I said. So yeah, this is it. Cover up and just let it there for a while. This is how it looked like. And yeah, let's go back to our chicken breast. I'm just gonna add some coriander leaves because I don't have a fresh leaf, so I'll use this. And my chicken breast is ready. So now let's serve it. So just take one piece out. As you can see, that sauce, very tasty. I wish you could have a taste of it. And that's my chicken breast. Oh my god, this is so tasty. And now let's go get some mashed potato. So you see how the mashed potato texture is and consistency is very nice, and you need to taste this also. So yeah, let's get some deep fried green beans. This is how I like my green beans, a little bit burnt. And yeah, this is our mashed potato and chicken breast with some green beans. So now let's see how cooked the breast is. As you can see, it's easy to cut and really nice. I wish you had a taste of this. And let's get some mashed potato. As you can see also, it's good texture and in my mouth it goes. So yeah, this is how you make your nice specially made chicken breast for you or for your family with some mashed potato and some deep fried green beans. So try this at home. Thank you.